Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3. All right, y'all. This is Dave Life, Chicago Atlas. We're here with another episode. We're gonna do something real quick. I got my man on, Drew Richardson. What's up, man?
What's up? What's good?
Good friend of mine, man. We've been talking about a really important thing, and what I want to cover today is super teams. Super teams. So I got a question. Your video went out. Come back when you can. There you go.
Yeah, I'm here.
So I got a question. So if Kawhi comes to the Lakers, is it a super team? Let me set it up real quick. If Kawhi comes to the Lakers, is it a super team, number one? Is it equivalent to when Kevin Durant came to the Golden State Warriors? Clay, Draymond, and Curry. Was that considered a super team? Is it equivalent to when LeBron formed the Big Three in Miami? That's LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh.
Yep.
Is it equivalent to when the Boston Celtics acquired Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, and some may even throw in there Rajon Rondo? Is it the same as when my Chicago Bulls had Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and one Dennis Rodman called the Worm? So if Kawhi comes to the Lakers, number one, is there a big three? I think the answer is yes. Number two, is it a super team? And number three, is it similar to what any of those other teams were, and how's it different? What say you, right, sir?
First, I'm gonna say it will be a super team if Kawhi comes to LA. But I'm also saying that there are varying levels of super team. I think Boston was the original big three. And I'm calling Ray Allen, Garnett, and Paul Pierce big three because they all were drafted in order to build a team around them.
They were franchise players.
Yes, at Seattle for Ray, Minnesota for Garnett, and of course Boston for Pierce.
All right.
And so now those three guys all failed. They failed to attain greatness, a championship, a deep run in the playoffs.
Right.
And so, in a sense, they were the big three light, but they were the first big three.
Okay, not the Bulls, not Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. No. Even though they were all stars, even though they're all Hall of Famers, even though they were all the best at what they did. That's not a big three, Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman?
No. Because nobody is going to draft or sign Rodman as a free agent to build a team around him. No one would ever.
But Rodman was like Defensive Player of the Year, wasn't he? And he definitely led the league in rebounding, 20 rebounds a game.
The game is about scoring, not rebounding and defense. The game is about scoring.
All right, so that's your argument. Okay, keep going in. So, okay, Boston the first big three. How about, so the Bulls were not. How about D-Wade, Bosh, and LeBron? Big three?
Oh yeah. Because again, all three of those guys were drafted to be franchise players. And two of them, LeBron and Wade, had success. Now, LeBron made it to the finals, number one. D-Wade, of course, won the finals.
With Shaq.
So this big three was better. Why? But why was it formed? It was formed because the Boston big three was giving LeBron fits. And LeBron said, why am I sitting here playing on a team who won't make the playoffs without me against three NBA All-Stars?
Okay.
Let me go form a big three, and that big three was better.
Now, but he formed it through collusion. Player collusion, if you will. It wasn't just the front offices getting together. Those were the players deciding. Those were the players taking the power into their own hands and, like you said, forming Devastator or forming Voltron.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But let's get to that in a second. Now we need to go back to Golden State. Clay, Steph, and Draymond. Big three or not?
No.
Why not?
Draymond's not a big. No one's going to build around Draymond.
What, they going to build around Clay? He wasn't drafted in the top 5 picks.
Well, there's did they and would they? So Clay, yes, he was not drafted. You're correct.
Pippen wasn't drafted high either, and you said that earlier. So Pippen became a top-notch player that you could build around. He wasn't drafted that way. Same thing with Clay and Draymond.
Kawhi. Pippen, Clay, and Kawhi are in the same category as guys who weren't drafted for that, but probably lifted their talent
to that level.
To get to that. I don't know if somebody would draft Clay to build a franchise, but I know they wouldn't build around Draymond.
But they would probably build around Klay today if they had to. I don't know if Klay is the first option.
He's like a Ray Allen.
Good point. All right, so now, so we're saying that Steph, Klay, and Dre were not a big three. Just like Pippen, Jordan, and Rodman were not a big three.
Correct. They were just a great team.
But you're saying that KD, Steph Curry, and Klay Thompson was a big three.
I don't know if I would call them a big three. I would call them... See, because it's not just about having a big three that wins. You still need role players. You still need a guy like Boston had who can dish assists. And so...
Rondo.
Yes. And so I think by winning 73 games, Golden State made themselves the best team ever assembled.
Super team.
Yes.
But not necessarily with a big three.
Correct.
A big two plus two others that are pretty good. And then role players.
Right.
Okay.
You got the best defender in Iguodala coming off the bench.
Okay.
You got the best utility player in Draymond.
Right. You got one of the best three-point shooters in Klay. All right.
Yep.
So how do you feel then about Kawhi coming to the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis?
I'm okay with it.
But but for the record, you were not happy with Durant.
Because that wasn't new. We joined the championship spot.
So wait. So Kawhi, Anthony Davis, and LeBron James are all top 5 players. This is the biggest big three we've ever seen if they do this.
If they get a bench.
And you were so upset. You and others were so mad at Kevin Durant for joining a 73-win team, except the 73-win team didn't have a big three. He joined a great team. You were so upset. A lot of people were so upset with Durant doing that. But you're going to be okay with Kawhi. Is it because you're a LeBron fan? Is it because you're giving him a pass? This is a horrible big three. If he does this is horrible. Because it's new.
2 reasons. This team had already won a title. You're a successful franchise player.
You're a successful franchise player.
Successful franchise player who has made it to the final. And you go join a team that won 73 and has already won a title as a franchise player.
That's Durant.
That's reason number one, yes.
And the team that just beat you. So people are mad because they had just beat you.
Not that they just beat you. Not that like they swept you 4-0.
Right.
David, it was 3-1. It was 3-1, and you couldn't pull your skirt up high enough to win the damn game. One game.
So listen. All right, I got you. So Kawhi, they said earlier this season, man, Kawhi don't want to join LeBron. He want to beat LeBron. He want to play against him. Now, if Kawhi all of a sudden gets enticed by the Los Angeles Lakers, not even say L.A., because, see, if he wanted to play in L.A., he'd go to the Clippers. If he gets enticed by the L.A. beauty and dream of purple and gold and having his name in the rafters and playing with LeBron and AD, and if he gets enticed and does this, can people say that this is a bitch move? Worse than Durant?
Can't.
Man, come on.
This is different.
Listen, man. They already calling it weak on ESPN, man. They already calling it weak on ESPN.
What was Golden State before the head coach got there? What was Golden State? What was the franchise prior to...
Before Steve Kerr, before Mark Jackson?
Before Steve Kerr, what was Golden State?
I mean, they were a young team trying to build with some
No,
talent.
what was the franchise? The franchise was hot garbage.
Yeah, they only had like one championship or something, right? Like,
man, this is the LA Lakers, dude. This is the New York Yankees. This is the Notre Dame, Duke. This is a chance to play for the best franchise in the NBA.
Yeah, but Darth Vader, the Sith Lord, LeBron James, is the main guy on the team. He's colluding. He's moving stuff around. He's controlling agencies. He's controlling sports groups. This guy's hand is in everything. Why would I go play with the Sith, man? If I'm a Jedi.
KD, Steph, and Clay.
Hold up.
KD, Steph, and Clay.
We losing you. Say that one more time.
Play until LeBron's career is winding down.
Okay.
So by going here, Kawhi and AD position themselves to run with LeBron for a year or two, and then run the up. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Get on the best team in the NBA. Be in the best city. You don't move to LA to play for the
For the Clippers?
You don't go to New York. You don't go to New York to play for the Mets.
Clearly, you don't go to New York to play for the Knicks either.
Apparently.
You don't
go to Chicago to play for the White Sox, right?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm Southside. Don't mess with my Sox. I'm Southside now.
Well,
the Cubs are cool, but look, the Sox is a good team too. Don't hate on the Sox.
Well, we know the Cubs.
And the Sox won the series before the Cubs did, so we don't even want to go there.
True.
But I got you. I understand what you're saying. I'm
not gonna hate it because it's new. It's new. They haven't won a title together yet. They may not be able to gel well. So, if the Lakers had won a title, or Kawhi had just beat the Lakers and then went there, yeah, but even still, Kevin Durant has been vying to be the best player in the NBA, above LeBron. Kawhi has never claimed or wanted to be the best player in the NBA. If you had a pick, no one would pick Kawhi first. They would always pick KD or LeBron first.
Well, not after this year.
The KD move will always go down as
weak.
The biggest punk move in the NBA.
Got you. All right.
From a player's perspective, it's just like when you go to the court and you see a guy warming up and you're like, "Hey man, we about to run. You want to run?" "Nah, man, I'm good. I'm just shooting." Then when 4 or 5 other 6'8" cats walk in, now he wanted to run.
Right.
Man, sit down.
Right, sit down. Because we already asked
you. Give me 4 scrubs. Give me 4 scrubs and let me run. That's why I got to give respect to the Stocktons, the Malones, the guys who ran in the 80s.
Okay. I got a question. Talking about respect. Kevin Durant now joins Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. Kyrie was just LeBron's sidekick, and now in a way he's Kevin Durant's sidekick. Kevin Durant wants to beat LeBron so bad he joins up with his old teammate. How do you feel about that? I don't like that. I don't like that marriage. I don't like that, man.
We'll have to see. I mean, it doesn't bother me because they're going to something new. I'm okay with people going somewhere new to start something.
Okay. Well, look.
Once it's already running,
yeah,
don't join it.
Okay. Well, look, Drew, I'm glad I had you on. It's my boy, Drew. He is on Instagram. He's on Instagram, but we don't keep that silent right now. But Drew, thanks for joining the Atlas, man. I appreciate your insight. It's Dave Life for Dave Life TV, man. We out. Chi-Town Atlas.
All right.
Peace.
Later.